Welcome back to the All NBA Podcast with Jerron Monterey Izzle. On this episode, we talk everything and anything about the 2019 NBA playoffs first round. All the matchups have been officially set, and we're going to break it down matchup by matchup. Who's going to win what? How many games will they win it by? Why we're crazy on who we think is going to win. We made a lot of predictions. We put down a lot of money on a lot of bets. Not real money, but like 100 pizzas kind of money. You'll understand once you listen to the podcast. We like to bet on pizzas, and there was a lot of pizzas going around. So Pizza Hut, Papa John's, Pieology, Roundtable, you need to get your dough ready because we're about to spend our dough there. We made a lot of bets. So hopefully you guys enjoy this episode. We will be covering the playoffs the entire time. So if you like NBA playoff basketball, this is the podcast for you. And if you're enjoying the podcast, leave us a rating and review on the Apple Podcast app as well as Google Play. That helps us out a ton. I can't wait to share with you guys some NBA playoff moments. So without further ado, sit back, relax, and enjoy the episodes. Okay, Ray, so we ended the last episode where we talked a lot about the Magic. We talked about player, product, brand synergy. So if you want to know why I think Kevin Durant would be perfect for Old Spice, check out that episode, or why Klay Thompson really is perfect for chocolate milk. Check out our last episode where we talk about all that. Trust me, you're going to want to hear it. But now we're going to be doing the playoff prediction episode. All the first round matchups have been set, and we're going to go through each of them. But I ended the last episode asking you, big playoff game, what are you eating? What's a go-to playoff snack meal?
Wingstop.
Wingstop? What, bone in or bone out?
I do classic with the best flavor ever, Louisiana rub.
I like classic, but I've been digging boneless lately. You get more sauce, I feel.
You seem like you like boneless.
Why? Because I'm white?
No, just because you seem like you like boneless.
So if Clay's chocolate milk, what am I? I'm like a
You're
mocha.
banana milk.
Banana milk.
Yeah.
It's just because I'm wearing a yellow shirt.
No, you ever had banana milk?
No.
You look like banana milk. It's delicious.
I think I'm more like a cappuccino.
Vanilla latte.
Frothy milk, overpowered with milk, but just a little bit of espresso.
You're like
Filipino.
You're
a
like
little bit of espresso.
You're a vanilla latte if like the espresso machine wasn't working properly, so it only gave you like a half a shot. So it'd be like that color.
No, I'm an Americano with frothed milk.
Nah.
Because I'm watered down espresso, but also white.
You're definitely not watered down, brother.
I think I am. I'm the least Filipino ever. I don't even like Filipino food. That's called watered down.
No, that just
espresso.
means you don't like Filipino food. We all can't enjoy Jollibees.
Yeah, see, I can't do it. Can't do Jollibees.
Same.
My go-to meal, also probably Wingstop. What about beverage? I can't go wrong with a big old soda.
We go with a big old soda?
Yeah, I know.
What kind of soda?
The best.
I thought you were about to say Capri Sun.
The goat of soda. The Michael Jordan soda is Coca-Cola.
That's your favorite soda? Just straight up
Yes.
Coke?
Yes.
You like Coke? Coca-Cola.
Yes. I cannot drink another soda in the movie theater. It has to be Coca-Cola.
Really? Just straight Coke?
Not Dr. Pepper, not root beer, not Pepsi, not Coke Zero Sugar.
Dr. Pepper is the
Diet
best.
Coke. I've had a lot of flat Dr. Peppers in my life.
You never had a flat Coke?
Yes, I have, but not as much as Dr. Pepper. Sometimes I open the Dr. Pepper and like...
You can actually drink a Dr. Pepper flat and it's still really good.
You know what's good, though?
What's good?
You know the Mexican Cokes with the real sugar?
You like
glass
those ones?
bottle?
Like those? Those two...
Dr. Pepper has those made with real sugar. It'll blow your mind.
Thank you very much. Dr. Pepper's better.
Well, I didn't say that. I just said it'll blow your mind.
I can't. That is right. You did give me like the 90-minute speech about Coca-Cola and Pepsi. Because when I said I think I like Pepsi, you're like,
no. Ray, I challenge you to go to a bar and order a Pepsi and Jack. The bartender will laugh in your face and you'll never get service the whole night.
How you not know they never gave you a Pepsi Jack before?
I could tell.
A Jaxie.
I could tell.
Never had a Jaxie? You had Jameson.
Just call it a pack.
Yeah,
give me a Coca-Cola.
A Coca-Cola. The best sodas: Dr. Pepper Cherry and Mountain Dew Cold Red. Straight up. Don't at me.
Russell Westbrook's sponsored by Mountain Dew. Anyways, let's get straight into this. After we just went on a sabbatical of soft drinks.
Yeah, you guys shouldn't do that.
All right, where do you want to start? East or West?
I think you might want to get the East out the way.
Okay.
Knowing you.
Milwaukee, Detroit. Is this a sweep? Or does Detroit get one game? Here's the thing about Detroit. They don't really have a home court advantage, so they can't even ride the crowd to one win. Shout out. Listen, Detroit, you guys are a proud city, but you don't show up to the Little Caesars Arena, whatever it's called.
Yeah, I think it is Little Caesars. And I want Little Caesars now.
Little Caesars. Does the Little Caesars have Coke or Pepsi?
They have Pepsi.
Makes sense. Maybe that's why no one's going to Little Caesars Arena, because there's Pepsi. There's no Coke. I know Denver is Pepsi Center. We'll get to them. So, but can Detroit steal a game here?
I think they can. I think it goes 3-1.
So how does that game go?
4-1.
How does that game go? Is it game 3? Is it game 4? What game is it?
I think it'll be game 3.
Okay, it's game 3. They win the first home game. They're down 2-0. How's it go? Just Blake Griffin, 35, 12, and 9.
I say Blake give him 40 and 10.
40-point Blake playoff game?
I think so.
Against the number 1 defense?
I think so.
Damn.
I think so. And
that's how the game goes.
And then Reggie Jackson's going to help out. Probably drop a good little.
I was going to say that.
Like a good 20.
I was going to be like, this is how the game's going to go. Reggie Jackson gets 25 points.
Yeah,
and
definitely.
It's efficient, and that's how they win. And they get one luck. And even then, it's a close game.
I say so, too.
Yeah. But here's the thing. Here's the interesting thing about Milwaukee. Kind of banged up. So Detroit could steal a game just based on that. But also, we haven't seen Giannis completely own a series.
I knew you were waiting on that.
We've seen him play well. We've seen him dominate in a game. But from start to finish in a series, I have still yet to see it. And I'm waiting for Giannis to take that next level. I think he will. I just need to see it first. You know, we need to see it. It was kind of like LeBron coming into the league. We knew he was going to be good, but we just needed to see it first. And we saw it. He was dominant. That's where I stand with Giannis. What do you got? Some numbers for me?
No. I mean, I just think due to the fact that they have injuries, that would help Detroit's chances of getting at least a game. Because I know because they got swept, obviously, during the season and stuff like that. But yeah, I think Giannis is ready, man. I mean, it's an MVP season. I think he's locked in. He doesn't care about anybody. Captain of the All-Star team. I think everything is going his way.
You know, the dirty little secret about Giannis is if you play...
He has a metro.
If you play zone, I think it'll be really, really tough for him to dominate if you played zone on him.
They're well coached, though. I think they thought of that. And Giannis is hitting threes.
The NBA doesn't like playing zone because you actually have to run more in zone. I know people don't think that's true, but you do. You got to show. You have to be more
cover a lot of areas.
On the same page. Yeah. You got to cover a lot of areas. You have to communicate more. And the NBA doesn't really like zone because the 3-second rules, obviously. It's not college. You can't just stand in the middle of the paint. But also, the NBA feels like it's shying away from the competition. So it's just kind of one of those things. An article just came out talking about that. That's why they don't play zone. They don't like it. Whatever. I think if Dwayne Casey, who orchestrated that complex hybrid zone that stunted LeBron James in the finals, it was a hybrid zone. It was like they were playing zone and they switched to man late in the shot clock. It was like this crazy zone. Dwayne Casey was the architect of that. Now, we haven't seen anything that special from Dwayne Casey on that end of the floor since. So it might have been the analytics department in Dallas helping them out, Rick Carlisle maybe. Who knows? All I'm saying is there is evidence that Dwayne Casey can stop dominant, ball-heavy players.
Yeah.
And so I think that would be interesting to see if that would happen. Will it happen? I don't know. But, boy, I would just like to see Detroit throw a zone out there just to see what it looks like against
They probably
them.
will. I mean, you're going to have to at least try it and see.
Yeah.
So most definitely. And if anybody could do it, it'd be the the reigning coach of the year.
Yeah, but you know what?
Who got fired?
We're not betting this, but I'm just saying for your final answer, if the bet was you have to buy 100 pizzas, how's this breaking down? I'm going Milwaukee 4-1.
Yeah, same. Milwaukee 4-1.
Okay. Because I used the gun to your head situation too much.
Yeah, I'm at least I probably died like 35 times.
You're like, I live in Vallejo. I mean, this happens.
Yeah, I'm used to it.
Lived in Oakland, used to it. The gun to your head thing is like, what about it?
I know, it's like, yeah, scare me with something.
All right, the next
100 pieces is actually scary. I don't want to buy no dang 100 pieces.
Damn, 100 pizzas? They're like Little Caesars $5 pizzas?
I'm like, can you just put a gun to my head? The Little Caesars pizza. They're getting one.
That would be $500. $5 pizzas.
With tax, probably would get 700.
If someone owed me 100 pizzas, I'd be like, all right, I want 20 Pizza Hut pizzas. I want 20 Round Table pizzas.
I want some dang Pizza Hut pizza.
I want you know what? I'm gonna trade in 5 of my pizzas for 50 breadsticks from Pizza Hut. I'd be like that kind of guy.
So would you be like, you know what? I don't want 100 Little Caesars pizza. How about just give me 1 large for Pizza Hut and 2 sides of breadsticks, and we call it even?
No,
you would.
I'd need at least 5 Pizza Hut
okay.
pizzas for 100 Caesars.
What about 2 extra larges? Done. Deal.
With breadsticks and the cinnamon sticks.
And I get you a 2-liter Coke.
With extra frosting.
No deal. No extra frosting. No deal. No. Asking for too much, sir.
Okay, the next one. Boston, Indiana. Where do we stand on Boston?
I don't even know. Is it Marcus Smart hurt too?
Marcus Smart might be out for the first 2 rounds.
Dang.
But that actually, he's really good for them, especially in the playoffs. But we've been saying this all year long. Addition by subtraction.
Most definitely. Could be a blessing in disguise.
This might actually be a blessing in disguise for them. And it might help like guys like Terry Rozier, for example.
Definitely.
And we might get the scary Terry that we saw last year in the playoffs. So I think, look, Indiana, congratulations on a solid season. It sucked what happened to your star player, Oladipo. I think if Oladipo was in this series, it'd be close.
Same.
But right now, as it stands, I think I could see Indiana taking 2 games just because they do have a home court advantage.
Yep.
And they play very well at home. But I think if I owed someone 100 pizzas and I had to get this right on that bet, I would just say 4-1 again. I mean, I'm not comfortable betting on Indiana to win twice. What I think will end up happening is that the games are super duper close, and they just barely miss out on getting that second win.
I think
because they don't have a closer.
They don't.
Kyrie, that's how I see it. I think they're gonna win game 3 because the crowd's gonna be huge, right? They're gonna be loud.
Oh, most definitely.
Indiana's a tough place to win. And then 4th game, they'll play really close, but they won't have enough to finish it out because they don't have a closer. Kyrie's gonna close it. Kyrie has won game 7 on the road in the finals. He's not gonna be scared of Indiana.
Why you had to point at me? And why you touching your Warriors shirt?
Because you're a Warriors fan, right?
Yes.
That's why I pointed at you.
I don't remember
Just for clarification.
I don't remember that. I don't remember that moment.
What do you think about this?
They're going to sweep.
A sweep?
Sweep. I think Boston's going to turn it up.
100 pizzas on a sweep.
100 pizzas on the sweep.
You want to do it?
Hey, no. You got a gun?
So it's not 100 pizzas then. I will bet you 100 pizzas.
Are you? Oh, so you going to bet me 100 pizzas? It's going to go 4-1?
No, if they sweep, I will get you 100 pizzas.
Oh, cool. What I gotta get you? I buy you some breadsticks.
50 pizzas. I'm giving you 2-1 odds.
I'm not getting. Nah, I'm cool, bro.
Biology pizzas?
Oh, we should go to biology.
Welcome to the All Food Podcast,
bro. I need something to eat.
But you think it's sweet?
I think they're going to turn it on. I think, yeah, and I think like you said, the addition by subtraction is going to help them get back into rotation. And then when Marcus Smart does come back, he already knows his role. He's like one of the few on the team that's like, oh, I already know what I'm going to do here.
Gordon Hayward, too. He's heating up a little bit. He's playing well.
He's heating up like some leftover
Kyrie's
pizza.
Kyrie's end of game stats are like absurd. Absurd.
They're gonna turn it on for sure. They got it through the rigorous regular season, and now, it's big boy time.
This to me is the second least interesting series in the. You know what? I don't know. They might have a couple fun games on this one.
Who?
The Celtics and the Pacers. It might be a couple fun games.
Nah, that's gonna be clean. It's gonna be.
You think every game boring?
Not boring if you're a Boston fan.
Still, it could be boring if you're a Boston fan. Oh, these guys are getting swept.
They're getting swept, man.
All right, how about Philly, Brooklyn at the 3-6?
Ooh.
Yeah, see, I think this is such a Brooklyn thing. Brooklyn, it's getting made fun of because there's so many hipsters, and it's like this millennial nesting ground of millennials. Brooklyn, it's edgy.
You mean gentrification?
Yeah, yes. I think that the millennial pick here, the hipster pick here is this is going to be a good series, but in all reality, I think this is another 4-1, 4-2, maybe. But I think Philly's going to win this handily. They've been playing pretty well to end out the season. It seems like they're starting to get things figured out, And like Brooklyn doesn't match up great with them. They have Jarrett Allen, who's never been to the playoffs. None of these guys been to the playoffs. Embiid might eat him alive.
Oh, he's definitely going to.
Who's going to check Ben Simmons? Joe Harris? Karis LeVert?
Nah, they're going to play zone. They're going to box one them.
If they play zone, JJ Redick's going to be like, corner.
That is true.
He's going to be like in that movie, Along Came Polly. Rain, man.
Let it rain. Nah, man, I'm heating up. What
do you think about this series?
I like this series.
Philly. You like it?
This is probably going to be the best one out of the first round for the East for sure.
Maybe, yeah.
I think because what Brooklyn has, they're playing with house money. No one expects them to do anything. Nobody expects them to be in a position they are. So they're kind of going. They'll be playing with no added pressure. The Sixers have all the pressure because they went all in.
Yeah, I'm gonna see. It's the interesting thing. The interesting thing to me in this series is D'Angelo Russell. He's been proving all the haters wrong.
Ooh, Magic Johnson.
I get it. He's
Jaron Mon.
Yeah.
Jay Harmon.
He's having a great season. All-star. Holy crap. All-star all of a sudden.
Most improved.
But guess what?
By his standards.
It doesn't mean a thing if he bums it out in the playoffs.
Why not?
Right?
I think it does. I think he's taking it to another level. He might be the
best example of benefiting from LeBron leaving the East and making the East kind of like this weird playground where guys can thrive more. Do you know what I mean?
From one player and one team?
Well,
so you're saying LeBron leaving the East affected only D'Angelo Russell?
No, I'm saying he kind of benefited. Like the East was like looking for, obviously a player, an all-star spot was now vacant. It's available. Who's going to take it? Who's going to be the guy to come out of the East? Who are we going to hitch our wagon to? LeBron's gone. There's going to be a new all-star in the East. Who's it going to be?
So you're saying it's D'Angelo? Well, actually kind of was because he kind of benefited from Victor Oladipo being hurt.
And that too as well. So,
I like D-Russ.
Like what happens when Philly's like, you know what? Enough of this. We're putting Ben Simmons. Go defend D'Angelo, who they were teammates in high school. So I don't know if there's some dynamic there, maybe, but when I'm guarding Mikey, he's bigger than me, but he cannot beat me because
he's way slower.
Big bro.
He's way slower too. Though.
He's way slower.
He's at least like 90 times slower than you. So that wasn't really.
Damn, you had to do Mikey like that.
Mikey's a homie.
I just think that the Sixers have more flexibility on being like what I just said. Ben Simmons, go guard D'Angelo Russell. Like, just go do it.
That's all right, Ben Simmons, you're getting done. Oh, Jimmy Butler.
And the bench, too. Like, the Philly doesn't have an amazing bench, but
Jonathan Simmons. This is what we got you for.
TJ McConnell, Jonathan Simmons.
They do got a lot of people to throw at them for sure.
But yeah, they just have more flexibility. They've been there before, albeit just last year. But I think my bold prediction for this series is like Joel's going to be like, I hated how last playoffs went. I'm starting this year's playoff and being an absolute beast. And we're going to see a beast of a Joel Embiid. Like, I'm talking, he's going to be like, I'm going to get a 30 and 20 game in the first round. Boom. Done. I think that's what's going to happen.
That's what you think is going to happen?
Yeah.
What's the record? What's the series? 100 candy bars, because I'm tired of hearing pieces.
I think a sweep's possible here because Brooklyn might not.
Brooklyn!
Is Brooklyn a home court advantage?
Definitely.
Really?
Yes.
I don't know. I could see them being not being able to close out games, not being able to start games well. Like, because, it's the first time in the playoffs. It's just, this is a stupid analogy, but when we would play rec, it was like you had to get out a good start in the when it was playoff time.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, they'll hold the ball for like us. They have like a 70-second shot clock.
Yeah, but like if you got out to a bad start in the playoffs in rec, it was like, looks like we're done.
Yeah.
But in the regular season, it's like you keep playing.
Yeah. Whatever happens, happens. We make it to the playoffs anyways.
Yeah, exactly. But the playoffs is like so that might happen to the Nets where they're like, oh, we're in the playoffs. And then they just get hit by a truck. They're like, whoa, we're down 15 already. I could see it happening. Because again, these guys are so young, and I think it's great for them that they made the playoffs. But there's some things that concern me. For example, I already talked about D'Angelo Russell, Karis LeVert, who was having a breakout season before this whole D'Angelo thing happened. He's coming back from injury. He might be like, I don't know how much longer I got. My knees, I had surgery in both my knees. I had my dislocated ankle. I'm going to go out shooting, baby. And that might hurt him. I don't know. I'm just throwing out scenarios here where I could see them getting swept. That's what I'm saying. Am I going to bet 100 pizzas on it, though?
I think you would.
100 pieces on Philly sweeping? Maybe. Because Jimmy has been in some playoff games. Yeah, you know what? Bold prediction. Philly sweeping Brooklyn Nets, 100 pizzas.
We're going to bet something on that.
But what would a Brooklyn pizza be? 100 cauliflower crust pizzas.
No, ain't no cauliflower. Oh, maybe they do now.
In Brooklyn, they definitely got cauliflower crust pizza.
Oh, cauliflower crust pizza. I thought
Yeah.
you meant cauliflower topping. That's just messed up. That's what I thought you was going at.
Well,
That's super gentrification.
so is cauliflower crust. That's messed
homicide.
up too.
That's actually pretty good.
Anyways.
That's
I'm gonna
delicious.
pretend like you didn't say that.
Oh, you never had it?
Would you? Why? Just eat cauliflower if you want.
No, we went in the crust
It's
form.
pizza. It's pizza. Pizza is made a specific way.
When I come back, we're gonna go to me and you. We're going to biology.
I went today, so
Never mind.
it'll be
it.
my second trip.
Okay, we'll be your second trip.
I'll go just for that lemonade, pomegranate lemonade.
So you're going with the sweep. We're going to bet something
I
in
can
that
see it.
series because I don't think Brooklyn's getting swept.
How many games do you think they're winning?
I think they're going to beat the Sixers.
Whoa!
Yeah, I think it's going to go 4-2. Brooklyn's
For
going to win.
Brooklyn?
Yep.
What do you want to bet?
No, we're not betting that. We're betting your sweep. I need one victory and I will win. That's what we going to bet on.
All right.
We're going to bet.
I want to bet you.
Give me something good. Give me something good. Give me something good.
For that,
Close your eyes. You said
I
you're going to
want like
Don't you be doing that.
I know what I want.
Don't.
Sonic slushy.
A Sonic slushy?
You're gonna come bring it to me from Vallejo.
No, that's American Canyon, sir.
Yeah, well, close enough. You're gonna come bring it to me one day, and it's gonna be awesome.
It's going to be melted.
Bet?
That's what you
Philly
want?
sweeps.
Well, if they win a game,
What do you want? Something equal to a Sonic slushy.
that's what I was going to say. Like, you only want that.
You want like a Jamba Juice?
Jamba Juice. I don't know. Jamba Juice.
A boba? You like boba?
Bobon.
Icy?
An
Want
icy?
icy?
I don't know. Icy. You know what icy? You losing bet. I was going to say Wingstop or something.
Okay, I'll get you Wingstop. I like Sonic. I'm also gonna get some popcorn chicken. I'm Sonic. So.
Okay, popcorn chicken.
Okay.
Popcorn
It's a
chicken
deal.
and a slushy.
Come on, Philly sweet, baby.
They're not going to sweep. You know they split the season series, right?
They split the season series?
They did.
Did they have Tobias the whole series?
Tobias is not really making that much big of a difference.
What? He's like a...
I think the chemistry is going to get the best of the Sixers. Look, man, I just want my Wingstop, right?
What do you mean the chemistry of the Sixers?
It feels like they all haven't really played as a band as long as they've been together. Like someone will always be out.
Yeah.
The only one who's really been in has been JJ Redick.
Yeah.
And JJ Redick, like I said, he definitely the one who benefited the most for sure. Like Jimmy Butler's like the sixth option after J. Cole.
Yeah.
And I think Jimmy Butler's thinking about free agency. I think Tobias Harris is thinking about free agency.
Okay, so the first game, the Nets blew out the Sixers, and this was with the Sixers' old team. And this was like in November.
So they had Jimmy Butler.
I don't think they did. No, they didn't. It was Sarge, Covington. That was the old team.
Gotcha.
Okay. Then the next game.
But they had more defense.
Wow, I type in Nets and it's showing me Hornets.
Ooh, what's on your browser history?
Then the next one.
Close game.
Close game. Sixers won. And they had Jimmy Butler for this, but not Tobias Harris.
That's when Jimmy Butler hit the game winner, right?
I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next game.
That was during their honeymoon phase.
Then the next game, close game again. The Nets won. It was the same score except that the Nets won. And the Sixers had no Jimmy Butler this game.
But did they have Markelle Fultz?
No Jimmy Butler or Tobias Harris in this game. I think that's when they made the trade because they played Korkmaz a bunch of minutes. I think that's when they made the Tobias Harris trade. And so they didn't have Shamit and those guys. So, and Philly almost won. Then the next and last game, the Sixers blew them out by 13 points, and this was with full squad on both sides, pretty much.
Cool story. Just give me my Wingstop.
Okay, all right. Moving on. The next series, Orlando, Toronto.
There we go. Oh, I smell an upset again.
Congratulations, Orlando. I was wrong. What more do you want me to say? I love your jerseys. I love your team name. I think Aaron Gordon's awesome. I like Terrence Ross. But come on. Not many people had them making the playoffs before the season. I was one of them who didn't have you making it. You couldn't call me crazy, but here you are. Congrats. You're probably, definitely, most likely 100 pizzas getting swept.
You're just in a sweep. Where's your broom at?
You don't think they're getting swept?
I don't think they're getting swept.
What?
Definitely not getting swept.
The Magic of Orlando versus the Raptors of Toronto.
Who had a better season? The Orlando Magic or Magic Johnson?
Orlando Magic, definitely.
There we go then. So they got something up their sleeve.
This is gonna be a sweep.
This is not gonna be a sweep.
Okay. Hey, we're down by 3. We have 42 seconds left. Who's closing out the game for the Magic?
Gordon.
In the playoffs?
Aaron Gordon.
I'll take that. Oh, I'll put Pascal Siakam on him. There you go. Done. Shut down.
Shut down.
Okay.
He has a Hall of Fame posterizer badge.
Yeah, you got to get to the rim first.
He gonna dunk from the 3-point line. Didn't he try it?
Maybe he should be in Space Jam.
Ooh. No, but he's nowhere near Larry Johnson's popularity.
Similar play style though.
He had Grandmama.
You're right.
Close.
So how many games is Orlando winning here? You think Orlando's gonna win?
Nah, I don't want to be like sound like the crazy guy. I don't want to be Paul Pierce in this.
You're just riding this Orlando train, bro.
Bro, They want me a pizza. And actually, I got to listen to the old podcast, but I think when we redid it and kind of said who we thought was going to make it, I think did I put Orlando back in there or no?
Yeah.
I did, right? That's how I got my pizza, right?
Yeah.
I'm going to get my pizza, I mean.
No, you got, yeah.
I got my pizza from them beating the Lakers.
Yes. And
then you got your pizza by the exhibition of an all-star game. Thanks a lot, Chris Middleton, for nothing. Yes, I get pizza and Wingstop.
How many games are they winning?
Do I want to say Orlando's going to win? Nah, that's not realistic. I'm going to say it's going to go 4-1.
4-1. Toronto?
Toronto.
Okay. I just don't see. You know how I was doing in the previous series where I was like, all right, here's how this team's going to win. This is the type of game. And I was giving, like, I was painting a picture. I just can't paint a picture of Orlando winning a game. What does that game look like? It'd have to be something historic, like, oh, they just can't miss on 3. Oh, well, this is a wash. It'd have to be a blip on the radar. It'd have to be like an anomaly for them to win. I can't paint the picture.
You don't need to see it.
Like a good Aaron Gordon game doesn't get you a win. You know what I mean? Like a good, like a Clay game. Like that gets you a win in the playoffs. A Clay game gets you a win in the playoffs. A Dame game, that gets you a win. But an Aaron Gordon game, like if Aaron Gordon was popping off, he's like 35, 40 points, you're still probably going to lose. That's just the reality of the Magic's current situation.
Did the Magic make the playoffs?
Yeah, they did.
They're going to at least win a game. What are we betting on that?
What's the season series between these two? Do you have that?
But I want to know, what am I going to get?
If the Magic win a game,
they gonna keep on bringing all the goodies. What am I getting, bro?
If the Magic win a game,
come on,
I'll get you an Orlando Magic hat from Lids, and I'll get it inscribed on the side, and it'll say 4-1 2019.
That's fine by me.
Raptors.
That's fine by me.
On the Magic hat.
I was gonna settle for Bud's Burger, but that's fine.
Oh, Bud's Burgers.
Have you had Bud's?
I haven't. Yeah,
I'm gonna treat you.
We don't need to bet
nothing. Yeah, we'll go to Bud's. We're definitely gonna need some Bud's for the Buds.
But this is definitely
go 4-1. They split the series 2-2.
Oh, they did?
Yeah, but then Kawhi probably sat
play.
down like all 4 of those games.
This is definitely the NBA TV series where it's on NBA TV. It's not on ESPN. You think?
It might not even be telecast.
It might be on AM radio.
WaltDisney.com.
AM. Oh yeah, they're sponsored by Disney. AM radio on local Orlando CC TV.
Yeah, all playoff games are on TV. Except for that one.
All right, quick recap on the East. Milwaukee. We got Milwaukee.
Both. We got Milwaukee 4-1.
Yeah. Boston, Indiana. I have them 4-1. You have 4-2.
No, I have sweep. Boston's
sweep. That's right. And then Philly, we disagree the most on. I think sweep. You think Brooklyn's winning 4-2.
Yes.
And then Toronto, we just talked about that. So there you go. Now let's move on to the West.
Aha.
Golden State, LA. Which, by the way, my network was like, you want to see first round or second round playoffs? I was like, let's wait. If Thunder in the first round, I definitely want to see that. Because the crowd's hype. Finally, playoff times against the Thunder. Yeah, let's go. Oracle. But when I found out it was the Clippers, I was like, you know what? Second round. Because it might be the Rockets, which would be good. Okay, so.
Oh, you have to pick and choose?
I got to pick and choose.
You just don't get them?
No. I was at the, well, I'll talk about it. Warriors, Clippers. What do you got? I want to hear this. Jerry West, man. Let's go.
Stop it. First, stop it. Stop with your mockery.
Come on, these Clippers, man. They made the playoffs.
Stop with your mockery.
What do you got?
First of all, I think from the beginning I said I didn't want to see the Clippers in the playoffs.
Yeah. So what do you got? I feel like you're about to say sweep. After all this Clippers talk, I don't want to see them in the playoffs. What do you got, Ray? It's going to be a sweep.
I don't think it's going to be a sweep.
Okay.
Because Shaman's going to be doing damage. Bars for you.
Yeah.
Or is it Shamat? The Shamet.
If it was Shamet.
What if it's Shamat? Oh, it'd be definitely half black.
I don't know.
My
You
cousin
know
Shamat.
more than me. You used to work at Starbucks. You guys always get the names wrong.
I got Shamat over here. Hey, Shamat.
Did you ever hear my theory on that?
Of what?
I'm going to ask you, actually. I think Starbucks people misspelling your name purposely was a corporate strategy to go viral and be like on Instagram all the time and be like, look at how this Starbucks lady spelled my name. And then you're following that person. You're like, oh, Starbucks, sounds good. And you want to go get a Starbucks. It was all a scheme, Ray. What do you think about that?
I think that does make a lot of sense. But then I also do think people just like taking pictures of their Starbucks.
True.
But it would give them a little initiative because I used to be like, hey, how do you spell your name? Because I don't want to be on Instagram like, oh, this fool spelled my name wrong. He must have didn't graduate from kindergarten. Yeah. So that was a big fear of mine. But I can't see Starbucks, saying like, oh, this is the perfect ploy. But sometimes people spell people's names wrong on purpose because they don't really care about that person and they hope that the person cries in the car that their name is spelled wrong. So it's really just a barista thing. Oh, how do you spell Ben? Okay, we're gonna spell Ben ZYX.
ZYX. But if the Starbucks CEO came to you and was like, oh yeah, he's right. It was a marketing strategy.
Oh, makes perfect sense.
You'd believe it?
Oh, yeah, most definitely.
Yeah, me too.
But then caffeine's like the most addictive. I'm not even gonna stay because I ain't trying to.
It's not an addiction,
I'm not gonna end up missing.
It's a choice, Ray.
You're right.
I can stop whenever I want. I love Coke. So how many games is this going?
Well, I had a number till you started mocking me, and I don't sound like that, do I? Jerry West. Jerry West. I was hoping that the Clippers played the Rockets because they would have beat the Rockets for sure.
What?
Anyways, I think the series is gonna go. It's gonna be it's not gonna be a sweep. It's gonna be Wait, did you say yours already? You said sweep, huh? Of course.
I think.
I was gonna go 4-1.
I think sweep.
I'm gonna go 4-1.
They got absolutely rocked by them. I was at the Clippers Warriors game, and that was a tough game for the Clippers because the Warriors last regular home season game in Oracle.
We believe.
They wore the "We Believe" things.
We believe.
The crowd was kind of like, it was an interesting crowd. That was a tough game for them to win, but
felt like a throwback crowd.
Man, the Warriors, man, just so much talent, man. Just so much talent. First round, I think they're just gonna go in there, sweep them, rest up. That's that. I mean,
they get in one game, bro.
With the shorter minutes for the bench, I think that's going to help the Warriors out in this series because the Clippers are deep, right? They're deeper than the Warriors. That sounded weird coming out of my mouth.
Yeah, I don't think they are.
They're
playing with house money.
This. No, I don't know how to explain this. Like
the Lakers' money.
I think they're 7, 8, 9 guys are better than the Warriors 7, 8, 9 guys. Because there's 7, 8, 9 guys like Montrezl Harrell and Shamet. Would you rather have those two guys?
I think I'd rather have an Iggy. No, I'd rather have Iggy and Livingston.
Iggy's 6. Iggy's their 6th guy.
Yeah.
Their 7th guy is Livingston and Looney. Looney and Livingston's the 7 and 8. Would you rather have Shamet and Harrell? Shamet might be starting though. Would you rather have
he's dope.
Would you rather have Harrell, who's coming off the bench?
Who's like Looney? Just kidding.
If Looney was a beast,
he looks like one.
If Looney went to Carnival and came back,
he looks like a carnival.
He'd be Montrezl Harrell. I think it's a sweep.
4-1. I think Steph can't play in LA for some reason.
Against the Lakers.
Yeah. So I'm hoping
against the Lakers.
He can't play the Staples Center winning. I guess it must be the lighting or something.
It's the purple and gold.
It has to be.
But he likes red
or
and
the
blue.
Banners maybe.
Yeah, all the banners. He gets intimidated by the banners. There's a lot of them. There's 16.
And the lighting.
And they're not as big as your banners. They're not as gaudy and big as yours. Look, we have 4 of them.
Size don't matter.
You're right. Size doesn't matter. Ours are nice, small, compact. They're in this little corner
that size might matter.
Of the arena.
That might matter. I think 4-1. I think the Warriors would get complacent, even though it's the playoffs. I think they'll get complacent and drop the ball, especially since Boogie's. I think they might exploit Boogie a little bit.
I don't think that the Clippers can handle 38, 40 minutes of KD, Steph, and Clay. Like, that's how many minutes they're probably going to play.
I'm not worried about the Clippers stopping them. It's more of the Warriors stopping themselves.
True. Yeah, I could see that.
And Pat Bev always, he has a little thing for
if I was
Curry.
Steve Kerr, I'd be like, guys, I know it's first round. You guys probably think you're going to win this already. It's locked in. But look, get it done, sweep them, rest, get ready. You're going to want this later on in the playoffs. That's how I think he's going to approach this coaching-wise. And I think these guys are smart enough to know. And because, none of them want to get hurt. So I don't think they want to prolong a series.
I think a conversation Steve Kerr is going to have with the media when they lose a game is going to be, well, yeah, I'm glad we lost. We deserve to lose. So now that we got that out the way, now we can take care of business.
That's his move.
So now we know we're not unbeatable. That's a little pop in him right there.
You think he does that when he's parenting? Like, I'm glad little Timmy broke his arm. He needs to learn.
Yeah, it's a parenting thing for sure.
All right, next one. Houston, Utah. Boy, oh boy.
Dang.
This is kind of a polarizing series. I've seen people take Utah in this. But I think the Rockets, yeah, they're 4 seed, but they've been playing really well. And I think we're going to see a tough series of Rockets and the Warriors. I think we're going to see a tough one.
Really?
Yeah. James Harden game translates to the freaking playoffs, man. And those guys seem like Eric Gordon, PJ Tucker, those guys seem to play really well in the playoffs. And here's another thing. Chris Paul always gets hurt in the conference finals, right? Or last year he made it to conference finals, got hurt. This year, it's a round earlier. He might not get hurt. That works out for them. So I'm taking Houston in this series 4-2. Just because Utah's a really tough place to win. They got a little experience. They're not going to be afraid of the Rockets. And I think they have a couple different options to throw at James, which I think is the best way to stop a dominant offensive player like that. Not stop him, but slow him down. Like how we saw against LeBron with the Mavericks. They threw a bunch of different guys. Deshaun Stevenson.
Yeah, and Quinn Snyder is...
Marion.
Quinn Snyder is a really great coach, too.
Yeah.
And to take into consideration, Utah would definitely have a great home court advantage for sure.
Mm-hmm. And they got a rim stopper. So when James is going down the lane,
yeah,
Gobert.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they've been taking looks at how some people have been defending James Harden. It was successful for sure. So let's see, you got Quinn Snyder, you got the home court, and you got the mean fans.
Yeah, that's
somebody's gonna get kicked out for sure. Probably PJ Tucker since he has to stand in the corner. But I think Houston still got it though. James Harden is balling.
If the Rockets had a stretch 5, this series would be a lot different because they could stretch Gobert out.
Yeah.
If they're playing Capella, if they're playing Fareed, they can't stretch the floor. So it's going to be interesting to see if D'Antoni switches things up and maybe tries to go with a 5-shooter lineup like Harden, Austin Rivers, Chris Paul,
Tucker.
PJ Tucker, and Eric Gordon. Like maybe he throws some weird lineup like that out there.
Only if needed.
Yeah, I don't know if he's going to because, Capella's good. And I think they could still win even with Capella on the floor. So, but that's one thing I would like to see. Maybe he could experiment now for later rounds. He's like, let me try to throw this out there. But do you really want to play with fire against the Jazz? Probably not. The thing I think is going to help the Jazz a lot is their confidence. They've been here before. They know how to win in the first round. And those guys just aren't afraid. Rudy Gobert's not afraid. Joe Ingles, for sure.
Yeah, the white Draymond, he's not afraid.
He's the white Draymond, huh?
He just reminds me of him.
Pretty good. White Draymond.
But just more like white. That's why he's in Utah.
He's the guy at the open gym that doesn't look like a hooper.
But he'll hoop
and
on
you're like,
definitely.
You're trying to pick on him, and then he freaking, he's owning you.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, he's owning you. And he's talking a little bit of trash. Not directly to you, but like, he shoots it, goes, bucket, and runs away. Like, he's that guy.
He would be in the new White Man Can't Jump.
Joe Ingles in the new White Man Can't Jump.
He'll definitely
take place in Australia.
He'll definitely be New Woody Harrelson.
White mean can't jump.
And LeBron would be Wesley Snipes.
Who recast that movie? Who would be in that? Like literally, White Man Can't Jump remake. Who's in it? This is a good one.
I don't know. Joe Ingles.
I'm thinking like Miles Teller, like as Woody.
Oh, Michael B. Jordan.
Not Michael B. Jordan.
Why not?
First of all, that's racist. I'm disappointed in you. Every black role needs to go to Michael B. Jordan. How dare you?
No, but
Chadwick Boseman would be a better fit.
No, he not a believable baller.
Wesley Snipes couldn't play basketball. You know this, right?
But he was believable though.
He
checked all the boxes. He checked all.
How he dribbled.
He's played.
What was Wesley Snipes' game like? Player comparison in that movie. The answer is Eric Bledsoe.
Eric Bledsoe?
Yeah.
I was gonna say Gary Payton.
Oh, like little Gary Payton.
Yeah.
No, who would I recast as Wesley Snipes? Not Kevin Hart.
What?
Because he's not believable. Basketball player, come on.
Michael B. Jordan.
What about that guy, Famous Los? You know Famous Los?
Who's that?
He won the All-Star Celebrity MVP. He's
oh, funny. Yeah. Yeah.
Just
not believable though.
I played against him. He hoops.
No, I'm talking about like as like Wesley Snipes' demeanor, like he played that role.
But that character is just like trash talk in the street, and Los will do that.
Yeah, but he's more comedic though.
Okay, screw it. Jay Farrell.
No, definitely not.
Jay Farrell? No.
No,
Did you ever see Game Night?
I'm not messing with Jay. Nah, not Jay.
Jamie Foxx. What about Jamie Foxx?
Too old now.
Too old. He could do it though.
Well, I'll think of it.
Jamie Foxx and I want to say Tony Stark. What's his real name?
Robert Downey Jr. They already had a movie.
He's a little too old. I know they had a movie, but let's run it back.
Nah.
Them hooping. No, I know. The answer is Adam Sandler as Woody Harrelson because he can hoop.
He can hoop, but he's too out of shape.
He'll still drop a bucket. Okay, where were we? Oh, Houston and Utah. Yeah, I think 4-2. What about you?
4-2 is good, yeah.
4-2 is good. We agree.
4-2 Houston.
Distance handshake. Okay, we shook hands. Okay, 4-2.
I tickled your hand.
All right, how about this one? Portland, OKC.
And they split the series too.
OKC, Portland. Why am I say Michael Jordan and Portland?
Dang, I
need pork.
How's McCollum?
McCollum? What, is he hurt?
He needs to come back from an injury? Or are they arresting him?
I don't think he's hurt. Yusuf Nurkic is definitely hurt.
Nah, he's back not playing. Yeah, he hurt.
That was tough. That was the worst injury I've ever seen. Worst injury I've ever seen.
I didn't want to see it.
No, he was just sitting out for the last game for rest.
Okay.
DJ.
Probably say he was banged up though.
Here's the thing. I think the overwhelming favorite here, the consensus is OKC because they were so good for the first half of the season. And they've won 4 straight, I think. Might be 5 straight to end the year. But they were in a huge slump. Paul George's shoulder's messed up, but it's his left shoulder. So that's kind of good news. But he was in a shooting slump after being absolutely incredible.
In the MVP running.
Incredible.
Yeah.
He would have been the MVP if these two guys weren't playing out of their minds as well. Historic. Yeah. I mean, Giannis and Harden are having not just MVP seasons, but one of the best MVP seasons ever. Numbers wise.
Ever?
Yes.
Ever.
Miss Jackson would agree. But would you be shocked if Portland pulled an upset even though they're the 3rd seed? Would you be shocked?
Oh, definitely not. Dame Dollar, man. Come on.
Right. Because it was shocking what happened to Portland last year where they got swept by the Pelicans.
By Rich Paul's.
It
was before Rich Paul. Rich Pelicans?
The Pelicans.
Rich Pelicans.
But no, I could just see an OKC collapse. I could just see it. We've seen it before.
We've seen it, yeah.
Not just with this version of the team, but other versions of the team.
Yeah.
It's kind of like a curse. I think we need to start talking about, did Lil B put the base god curse on OKC?
No, I think it was on Houston.
Oh yeah, that's right. Because James Harden said he didn't know who Lil B was.
Yeah,
Which is understandable.
it is. But yeah, it's kind of weird. It'll be considered an upset, even though they're the third seed.
Right.
That's pretty weird.
I think mainly due to the fact that the star power in OKC is overwhelming.
Yeah.
They have two guys with their own sneakers. They're stars, all stars, bona fide all stars.
And a really great home court advantage for sure.
Yeah, and whereas Portland has a borderline all star and an all star, and also their starting center, the third best player, not arguably, he's the third best player, got injured. So yeah, it is interesting. It'd be considered an upset, but I could see it. But I'm not gonna do it. I'm taking OKC.
Well, if the Blazers never got rid of their fake Klay Thompson, who's the dude that was coming off? Me and my brother heckle like that.
Jake Layman?
No, the one who got traded like 9 times during the NBA trade deadline, and he's on the Cavs now.
He's on the Cavs now?
White dude came off. He was coming off the bench for the Blazers.
I'm that's not ringing the bell.
Dang. Trying to think of his name.
Pat what's his name? Pat
It's a white boy.
Yeah, I know. I'm trying to
He's
come
coming
up
out
with his
firing
name.
off the bench.
It's Jake Layman. He was white. You're describing Jake Layman.
He's on the Cavs.
Now he's on the Cavs.
Yeah, he got
Stauskas.
He got traded. I forget when we talk about the trade
bad.
deadline stuff. I wanted to mention that it was so messed up. They got rid of him, and then he got traded, and they got traded, and they got traded again. That was messed up. But if they had him, then it would sweep the Thunder. Wait, who you going with?
I'm going with OKC.
You going with OKC?
Yeah.
I'm going with Portland.
Oh, really?
I got 7-game series.
I would do that if they had Nurkic, but they just don't, dude. Steven Adams is gonna eat.
Aquaman, my boy, like the fact that you called him Aquaman.
He's gonna eat, man.
What does he eat? Shrimp.
He's gonna be going up against guys like Myers Leonard. You know what? It might have an interesting effect because Myers Leonard likes to shoot threes, so maybe he could bring Steven Adams out a little bit. But Adams isn't necessarily...
He's not really like dominant in that type of sense.
A shot blocker, right. Yeah. And also Jeremy Grant's a good shot blocker on the wing position. So I think OKC's going to get this. But I wouldn't be shocked if they collapse. I wouldn't be. But if I'm betting 100 pizzas, I'm going with OKC in 6.
I ain't going against Dame Dollar. Unless he's going against the Warriors, of course.
So you're going with Portland.
4-3.
4-3. I hope so. I love Dame. Although, you know what? I actually wanted to bring this up. Dame has been doing some things I'm not a huge fan of.
Oh, man. Like what?
He flopped. First of all, he flopped.
Dang.
Bad flop. And he said that he did it because the refs weren't calling anything. Understandable. But I have a no flopping policy. And also, he said that he could live without 0 rings.
What's wrong with that?
You play the game to win, Ray. We just talked about this.
Yeah. He is playing the game to win.
It would bother me if I was an NBA superstar caliber player like that and I didn't win a ring. I think it should bother you. That's the name.
But he's saying he's content. He wants to win a championship.
Yeah, but he
does not want to team up.
I know.
To get one. That's what he's saying. If it happens, if something happens and it happens that way, then he's
I get it, but he's wording it wrong. He said, "I can live without 0 rings." If I was him and I was as good as him in the NBA, I could not live with 0 rings. I'm sorry. That's just me.
So would you? So then, if that's what you're going off of, then you would team up with other people to make your chances, your odds
towards the
better.
end of my career. Yeah. If I was like Tracy McGrady, like how Tracy McGrady tried to do.
Did he get a ring?
No, he lost in the to the Heat.
The LeBron thing, right?
Yeah.
Because everybody was saying like, yeah, but he said like,
but that's what I would do, man.
I would get a ring before.
Yep.
Oh, Tracy McGrady said I would get a ring before you guys.
Yeah. That's what I would do because Tracy was good. He was.
Tracy McGrady is so underrated.
And he didn't win a ring. He tried to get one, but it didn't work.
Almost.
Yeah, I would have the Tracy McGrady career.
Would you? But how much value would that bring to you? It's like they mentioned, like Gary Payne, he did that, but no one really cares that Gary Payne.
He hit a big shot in the finals.
He hit a shot.
He played defense.
He hit a shot. He hit the shot where he was like, cool, now he can say he helped.
Dude, he was a rotation player on that championship team.
Dang, he tried to get one with the Lakers too. That was messed up. And Karl Malone. Trying to get at Kobe's wife. Understandably, of course.
Because I don't want to be that guy that Shaq's grilling like how he's grilling Chuck.
Yeah,
like every time he's like, you don't know what you're talking about. I know because I won a ring. You could tell Shaq he loves doing it.
Yeah.
And Chuck is to the point where he's like, whatever, but deep down I think it hurts him.
I think Dame's a real one and he's 100 with
No, I still loved it.
And yeah. I get it. It doesn't make sense, but I think he was just saying in a sense as if like I'm okay without winning one as long as I don't have to like go the route that everyone's basically taking.
Yeah, I would love the follow-up quote to be like, I can live with 0 rings, but I'm gonna try my hardest to get one.
Maybe you kind of basically said that. You gotta say it. You can feel it. Especially if you're a Dame guy.
I was in the room. All right, last series. Denver, San Antonio. This is definitely
I know, oh, man.
NBA TV series right here.
Are you being sarcastic?
No. Come on. Spurs is a guarantee to be on NBA TV already.
Nobody really likes watching the Spurs.
That's what I'm saying. NBA TV. It's not going to be on TNT or ESPN. It's going to be on NBA TV. That's what it's going to be on. That you don't want to be on NBA TV. You want to be on ESPN or TNT.
They're going to be on. Bro.
What do you got for this series, man? Denver, San Antonio. I would be just slightly, you know what? I wouldn't be shocked. I wouldn't be shocked if Pop coached his butt off and was like, we're winning this series. Because they got DeRozan.
And they got LaMarcus Aldridge.
They got Aldridge and a bunch of other weird guys like Bryn Forbes and
they still got Patty Mills.
They do. Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised, but would you bet 100 pizzas on it? That's the question. 100 pizzas.
I think the Spurs are going to get them, bro. And I would bet 100 pizzas. Well, you don't think?
You know I've been saying this.
You've been saying it all season. So
yeah.
I thought this was like that's the perfect team.
Yeah, maybe.
Because I think you said if they probably played the Clippers. But who's the team you said that if the Nuggets play them, then that was their best matchup, their best chance of getting out of the first round? Which team was it?
The Clippers.
That was the only way they were going to get out of the first round, right?
Yeah.
I think the Spurs are going to get them. I think Pop's going to get them.
Pop's going to pop them.
He's going to pop them. Put it pop. And if they lose the first game, he's going to say, good, I'm glad we lost. So now we can.
No, he'd be like, we lost. What do you want to know? Like, that's it. We lost. We go to the next one.
Yeah, we lost. Did you watch the game?
Yeah, okay, did you watch the game?
Question. Am I happy about it? Why would I be happy?
What are you going to do for game 2? We're going to adjust and try to win.
Yeah, we're going to adjust and win. We're going to try to score more points. Yeah. I think they're going to win. I think it's going to go 4-2, the Spurs.
This is an interesting series.
This is one you've been waiting on.
I like the depth of the Nuggets. They have like a lot of guys, like Will Barton.
Isaiah Thomas.
What is that one kid? Malik Beasley. They do have Isaiah Thomas. He might not play in the playoffs though.
But he gonna be in Space Jam too.
You have I said Will Barton. What was the other kid? Gary Harris. You know, they have a lot of Jamal Murray. Like they're kind of deep. And if Jokic can kind of really exploit LaMarcus on defense, I think that's a pathway to get them past this Spurs team that's a veteran Spurs team. But also kind of not really. Like Derek White, their shooting isn't very veteran.
But the coaching
experience, but the coaching is. You're right. Yeah. You know what? I thought this was going to be a boring series. It might be interesting.
I think it'll be interesting. I'm hoping DeRozan gets off.
So if I had to bet 100 pizzas, oh man, you're a salesman, so you sold me pretty good on that one. But do I want the carpet or do I want the laminate? Do I want the pet-friendly carpet? For those who don't know, Ray sells flooring. But he's selling the Spurs pretty good. The Spurs are like the classic carpet, comfy. You grew up with it. This is what you know.
Scotch guard type carpet, huh?
Scotch guard carpet. You know it. It's soft on your feet. It's gonna be durable. It's gonna last. It's easy to clean. You know it. But the Nuggets, they're like this new. It looks like wood, but it's not. It's lighter. It's cheaper.
You talking about luxury vinyl planks?
Luxury vinyl
waterproof
planks.
core product, huh?
Waterproof. That's them. You know, we're not really sure about it yet, but it looks nice and it's a good deal. So you know what? I'm going with the carpet on this one. I'm gonna give me up for a 12x8 carpet setup.
Oh, the sample? Oh yeah, I got you.
The sample. Give me some samples. Yeah, you know what? I don't know, man. This is tough.
You know, just go with your gut.
My gut. What does my gut say?
It says I'm hungry. Give me some pizza. Why are you squeezing your tummy?
I'm trying to see what my gut says. Okay, you know what? I'll go with the Spurs.
There
I'll go
you
with the
go.
Spurs, but I'm gonna go. I think if the Spurs win, yeah, 4-2 sounds nice to me.
4-2.
4-2 sounds nice to me. Yeah. Okay. So all right.
Sold.
So sold. So we got Golden State. I got them sweeping. You got them 4-1. We got Houston, Utah. I said 4-2 Houston. You got Utah, right?
Utah?
Didn't you have Utah?
No, we both got the Rockets.
Oh, both 4-2. That's the one
we're
we
both
agreed
4-2.
on. You're right. My bad. But the Portland one we switched on.
Yeah.
You have Portland. I have OKC.
Portland
You have
7-game series.
7-game series.
Portland.
I have
OKC.
okay. I have OKC too. I have them
4-2.
4-2. And then we just talked about the Nuggets. So there you go. That was our 2019 NBA playoff first round predictions.
Yeah, I can't wait to eat.
And you can't wait to eat. Ray's hungry. I'm hungry. Everyone else in this house is hungry.
Now I can't wait for you to buy me food to eat.
You want a pizza? I'll get you one.
Huh?
I owe you pizza.
Yeah, what time is it though? Ain't nothing open.
Biology's open till 11.
Say word.
It's 10:40 though.
Oh, you one of those.
I
They definitely hate you.
I can't.
We all out of pepperoni, sir. No, we ain't got no chicken left.
I think we should let the first 2 games play out in each series, and then we pick it up
Sounds good.
next episode. That'll give us a good like kind of sample,
Yeah, and then I can
Good
save
sample.
some money just in case I lose.
and you can bring me some samples,
I will.
and we can talk about the samples,
And then we're gonna make sure we go to Bud's too.
and we'll go to Bud. So stay tuned for that. The whole episode was prophecy boys, so no prophecy boys for this end segment. We'll catch you guys in the next episode. Have a good one. Peace.